विज्ञान की अनकही कहानियाँ। आइए हम सुने विज्ञान की अनसुनी कहानियाँ।
Hello listeners, you're listening to Vigyan Ki Awaaz podcast program on STEM popularization, catalyzed and supported by the Ministry of Science and Technology, Government of India and Media for Community Foundation. Project devised and designed by Dr. R. Sridhar and assisted by Ashish Tiwari. Local coordination and production, Professor Subramanian. Content writing by Priyanshu and post-production by Professor Kaushik P. Kanchan of Garden City University, Bengaluru.
Garden City University, conquer we shall all adversity. GCU, emphasis on life. GCU, emphasis on life.
Today, we are honored to have Dr. C.V. Yelamaggad, a renowned organic chemist whose work has had profound impact on the field of chemistry. Dr. Yelamaggad earned his MSc in 1988 and PhD in 1991 from Karnataka University, Dharwad, specializing in organic chemistry. Since 1997, he has been a scientist at the Center for Nano and Soft Matter Sciences, CeNS, Bengaluru. With an extensive research career spanning multiple continents, Dr. Yelamaggad has held prestigious postdoctoral fellowships and With an extensive research career spanning multiple continents, Dr. Yelamaggad has held prestigious I hope so this is the last time. With an extensive research career spanning multiple continents, Dr. Yelamaggad has held prestigious doctoral fellowships at institutions like IISc Bangalore, NCTU Taiwan, and NIMS Tsukuba, Japan. His international collaborations include visiting scientist roles at Kent State University in USA, York University in the UK, and Hungarian Academy of Sciences in Hungary. He is also a long-term collaborator with KAUST in Saudi Arabia and has been recognized as a Fellow of the Royal Society of Chemistry since 2019. With over 245 publications, an H-index of 39, and more than 5,000 citations, Dr. Yelamaggad's contribution to organic chemistry are truly groundbreaking. He has also been recognized in Stanford's list of top 2 scientists worldwide.
Yelamaggad. I'm basically from Hubli, and I had my graduation and then post-graduation PhD from Karnataka University, Dharwad. Subsequently, I had my postdoctoral work at Indian Institute of Science, Department of Organic Chemistry. I worked with one of the stalwarts of the organic chemistry, Professor A. Sri Krishna. And then after that, subsequently, I joined an industry. I worked for a pharmaceutical company. I worked on naproxen, an alternative for the paracetamol, an antipyretic drug. After having completed that work assignment successfully, then I moved to Taiwan as a postdoctoral fellow. After completing 1 year, the call came to me to join this organization. This organization, then it was called Center for Liquid Crystal Research. This was, instituted by a great scientist, a great physicist, an outstanding physicist called Professor Sivaramakrishnan Chandrasekhar, who is a nephew of Sir C.V. Raman. So I was the second person to join this particular organization. Then we started our journey, and you have seen we are about 12 scientists now. We started with 1, now into 100, we are about 200 faculties, 200 people here. Then in 1991, now in 2004, we are 200. You can imagine how government is supporting the science and technology as far as India is concerned. Without the government help, this organization would not have evolved or grown so much. So a big thanks to government, in particularly Department of Science and Technology, Government of India, because this has given tremendous support in terms of the growth of this particular organization. This particular organization, although it's small, but it has a lot of potential, as Mr. Masin realized. That being in terms of publishing good results. The number is small, but the number of quality publications is there. So as far as that is concerned, I think we stand number one among the 32 research organizations of DST. We stand number one in terms of the quality publication versus the number of faculties you have. Elsewhere, the number may be more, but the kind of innovation, technology, and kind of science we have done, I think, to the best of my knowledge, is one of the best, I would say. I'm really proud to be associated with this particular research organization, because the kind of achievements we have, I think that is quite remarkable. In a very short period, we have been able to do really well. As far as my research area is concerned, right from the beginning, I have been working in the area of soft matter, in particular liquid crystals. Liquid crystals, the moment you heard about liquid crystals, you must recall where it is being used. This is it is in the frontier. I mean, this is one of the areas because of which the technology has come. You take any gadget, electronic watch or your laptop or your mobile phone, you have a small panel, display panel, that is called liquid crystal display. Essentially, this particular organization started its with objectives working on development of the liquid crystal display in terms of response, in terms of viewing angle, all that. So for all this to happen, you need materials. Basically, they are organic materials. These are used in the panels. So these organic material, making this organic material in a cheaper way was a challenge. That's why I took it up. As a chemist, I took it up and have been able to achieve something. For a fabrication of a LCD, you need organic molecule. They need a number of parameters, physical parameters or structural parameters. So this is a big challenge. That way, in terms of attaining this or addressing these challenges or these concerns, Japan, Korea, and then now China are on the top of the list. Professor Chandrasekhar thought that why not we, in India it is not there, it's not at all there, it was not at all there, this concern was not at all there. Any LCD you talk about, they're all usually from Korea, Japan, and little bit of Germany and China now. This was not there, this particular research area was not at all there. So Professor Chandrasekhar thought of initiating that because he was already into the liquid crystal area.
In which year he initiated?
Yeah, this particular organization was instituted in the year 1991. Okay, that it is not this campus, it was in Jalhalli. Then we moved recently, about 4 years ago, moved to this particular campus, and there we have been able to do very well. But here it is much more productive than there, because there was some constraints. The space was not there. Coming back to the main point that India has done very well in other aspects, other science and innovation technology, in particular science, but liquid crystal science was at the very basic level. Because of Chandrasekhar, with this considering that point, Professor Chandrasekhar thought, why not I build an organization devoted exclusively for liquid crystal research. That's how that was instituted in 1991 by Professor Chandrasekhar, who is a nephew of Sir C.V. Raman, and also he was nominated for the Nobel Prize on three occasions, but unfortunately demised in the year 2004. That's why we missed one more Nobel Prize. Perhaps he were to be there on that year, he would have got the Nobel Prize in soft matter. That's what my strong belief is. At least I know that he was nominated for Nobel Prize on 3 occasions. So continuing the legacy of working on liquid crystals, we youngsters started our journey into all that, and then slowly what happened was government of India, or in particular Department of Science and Technology, they said that why don't you expand your horizons of work. Liquid crystal is a part of soft matter, or soft matter means there are n number of soft matters. including foam, polymers, all that, soft crystals, all that. Looking into the growth of the organization, they said that you must grow and add all whatever comes under the soft matter. Then the name was changed to Center for Soft Matter Research, from Center for Liquid Crystal Research to Center for Soft Matter Research. Okay, it continued. We continued for a while. Still, government was not, we were doing very well in terms of product, in terms of quality publications, patenting, and guiding students, and coming up with the new innovations in terms of LCD technology. We were done very well. We have been able to attract good funding from the CSIR. We got one of the biggest projects at 19 crores. That's under called Nimitli project. So everything was going all right, but Professor Bharat Ratna Professor Karnataka Ratna Professor Bharat Ratna Karnataka Ratna Professor C.N.R. Rao came up with the idea that India should be having institution totally focusing on nanomaterials. One he opened up at NIT, Mohali, Iron Institute is called, and then he had the objective of opening about 8 organizations in India through DST, Department of Science and Technology, or any other funding agencies. Iron Institute was successful. Then he wanted to continue with the other 7 organizations, but there was suggestion that why don't you club nano and soft together, and why don't you execute that one in this particular organization? Why don't you have an organization that focuses on the soft matter as well as nano? Nano, a set of materials, they are ultra-fine materials, they have n number of optical properties. Soft matter, in particular liquid crystals, they have n number of optical properties. Government thought, quite understandably, and Professor C.N. also thought, why don't we combine these areas? So that way, this organization transformed into, the name was changed to Center for Nano and Soft Matter Sciences. So this is the story of evolution of this organization. It started with finally focusing on liquid crystals. Then we started working on gels and liquid crystals. So that became soft matter, because soft matter has a number of other topics. Then, based on the suggestions by experts, we also thought we'll add another parameter of this organization for this further growth, that we added nano component into it. Therefore, the name changed from Center for Liquid Crystal Research to Center for Soft Matter Research, then Center for Nano and Soft Matter Sciences. So now we have a set of scientists who are focusing on the both. They work on nano as well as they work on soft matter.
You were listening to Vigyan Ki Awaaz, a podcast on STEM popularization, catalyzed and supported by National Council for Science and Technology Communication, Government of India. Tune in for more such episodes to Vigyan Ki Awaaz on this platform and also through Spotify, YouTube and Apple Music platforms.
आइए हम सुने विज्ञान